Good day, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome to Learning to Paint. It's this live stream number 8, whatever. I'm going to paint whatever. Actually, I'm going to, as it says down below on the stream, on the banner. Oh, hi, Carol Sue. How are you? On the banner, it says that I'm going to practice some trees and clouds on a practice canvas and then clean it and prepare it for reuse. So you can use the canvas over and over again. I've done it a few times, and then I ended up using the canvas to actually paint a painting on. So I have another old canvas here that I found upstairs. Actually, I think it was my son's from when he was in high school. I found it in the back of a closet, and it was painted, spray painted black. So I'm almost positive it was him when he was in school. So I'm going to take that canvas. I've already given it a coat of the liquid white, and we're going to paint some clouds and trees. I lost something though. Where did that brush go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I wanted to show you. I've been playing around with some brushes. I want to try to recreate a tree in the fall with no leaves. So you just see all the little tiny branches, and I don't want to try to paint them by hand. So what I've been doing is I've cut up some old fan brushes to make it, try to mimic small little branches. And I can tell you, it didn't work. So I'm going to play around with that some more. I'm very interested in how to do that, to make like a fall scene where all the leaves have fallen off the trees and it's just the branches that are left. I saw a picture that it was actually on my desktop, and before I could grab it, it changed. But that's what got me interested in that. So let's actually get going with this. Like I said, it's covered in liquid white, so let's give it a little bit of a sky. So we'll put out a little bit of phthalo blue. Very little. I'm only going to be using that for the sky. So let's take a 1-inch brush, and I'm just going to tap it into the blue on both sides. So it's loaded fairly well. Let's come up here and start on one side, and with small X pattern strokes, work my way across the canvas. And like the banner says, once I'm done with this practice, it's only going to take a few minutes. We'll do a quick painting afterwards, and if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me add to the scene, just throw it in the comments. If you're in the chat, I'll try to add it. So we'll go down about halfway, I think. So now as you start at the top, it's darker, and as you go down, it mixes with the liquid white and gets lighter, which is how it does in nature. So we'll go to about there. So now I'm going to take a paper towel and dry clean my brush on the paper towel. Dry clean it really good. And I'm going to use this to blend. And we'll go back over, starting at the bottom, working our way back up to the top. And you want to leave some of these little light spots in. It makes more of a natural sky, I think. Just blend this together. And go across, get rid of the brush strokes. Dry clean. Step back and look. I think that looks pretty good for a sky. dark red there. Okay. There we go. Now, let's take some titanium white and make a few clouds. I want to work on a couple of different kinds of clouds. There's a good glob of titanium white. So normally, a lot of times they use a fan brush to make clouds, or Bob likes to use a 2-inch brush. I'm going to use a 1-inch brush for this. I'm going to pull some of this paint out, and I'm just going to tap the brush into the paint. So there's a good amount of paint on the brush. And we're going to come up to the canvas and say we got a cloud that's right here. And we're just going to tap the canvas. I'm going to, since I've touched the canvas, the brush picked up blue. So I'm going to wipe off the brush so it doesn't contaminate as much into that white. So let's go back into the white, pull some more out, and tap into it. It picks up a good amount. Let's again come up here and tap. There we go. It's a little more. Let's fill this in just a bit. Here's our first layer of clouds. Let's take clean, dry. I'm going to use a 2-inch brush. Tap along the bottom. Tap, tap, tap. I'm leaving the top alone. You don't want to touch the top. Wipe my brush off and then fluff the cloud using a circular motion. Yes, Kalsu. You always have to use liquid white in this technique. You put the gesso on so the liquid white won't get soaked into the canvas as quickly. If you didn't put the gesso on, the liquid white would just get sucked right into the canvas and would be dry before you, just about before you started painting. It would suck it in that quickly. All right, so there's my first layer of clouds. Go back to that brush, get rid of some of that blue, wiping it on the paper towel. Go back in, tap into the white. And down here, we're going to put another layer. Down in this, the soft is below this cloud. Two-inch brush. I've got a clip on this canvas to hold it down, so it bangs a lot. Let's fluff this one. The brush strokes. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's add one more layer right below. Rid of that blue. It really contaminates. Okay. Some more white. So one more run comes in right here. Across. 2-inch brush. Tap that. And get a little fluff. Here. And voila, we have some clouds. I like those clouds. Those are easy to make. All right, let's make some with the fan brush. Let's load up some paint on the fan brush. You can just use up this white. Basically the same method. You apply the paint, soften beneath it, and fluff it. But instead of tapping, in this one we're going to use little circular motions and keep the brush moving. You don't want to stay in one spot. Just add a little color along the bottom. Get rid of some of that blue. Tap the bottom. Fluff. And easy clouds to make. I think clouds are the easiest. Oh, one more type you can make. Load it with paint, and then just pat some paint on here. And take my brush and just lightly fluff. And voila, more clouds. That's simple. Clouds are too simple. All right, so let's try some trees. So for that, I'm gonna use Van Dyke Brown, Midnight Black, little crimson, I'm just going to make a little because I'm only going to do a few trees. Crimson, some blue. Let's mix those up together. Should be a nice dark color. Scrape it up, flip it over, scrape it up, flip it over, mush it out. Okay, here we go. Wipe off my palette knife. Let's see, let's try to use this fan brush, smaller one. I'll load it up, a lot of paint. A lot of paint on the brush. You come up here and touch where you want the top of the tree to be. You can actually put the whole trunk in if you wanted to. And you want, these are going to be normal trees. You're going to hold the brush at a 45-degree angle, slightly down, and you're going to press and push the brush so it goes down. And then you're going to alternate moving to the left and right, getting wider as you go down. Let's make the top a little taller. Start that again. You're going to touch a couple times. left to right. And start to get wider as you go out. Here you got a lot of paint. Back and forth. Use both sides of the brush. There's paint on both sides. And there's our first tree. Let's give him a friend. Little friend. Don't like this brush. All right. Tap, tap, tap. I don't like this brush. Let's try a different one. Another number 3. Let's try this puppy. One more tree. Make another big one right here. And you tap, tap, tap. This one's a little better. Let's have some foliage down along the bottom. Here's 3 trees. Now that's one way of doing it. I can also just back up into a pile. Can also do it like so. So now instead of pressing the brush so you're pressing it downward, you're going to press the brush upward. Maybe a little bit. These trees were made pushing the brush or bent down. This one you're going to bend it. Oh no, you bent it up. This one you're going to bend it down. Whatever. Hence the name of the title of the stream. So we're going to touch, touch, touch. We're going to bend them up. I kind of like the looks of these better too. Voila, we have an upsy tree. I don't know what they call them. But let's give it a friend. Everybody needs a friend. I'll give it a big friend. Right, left, right, left, left. There we go. And one more. Use up the rest of this paint. Little guy right here. I'm so used to pushing down, I'm not used to making them this way. Middle in a little bit. There we go. We've got 3 Buxy trees. Now let's give them a little highlight. So take a little cad yellow and with the color that's right on the brush, take a little bit of thinner. Should be able to make a green out of this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, here it comes. A little, what can I make lighter with? I'll try a little liquid white. I don't know if this is light enough. Let's see. Coming to give some highlights. I don't know, can you see that? It shows up pretty good here. I'm not sure. Here we go. This one. Hey there. How are you? Happy holidays to you. This one done. Okay. Let's just highlight these and then I'll show you how to clean the canvas. I'll do maybe on the next one. I'll show you. I will show you what the canvas looks like. Right there. I can use this for some grass. And we'll a little landscape. But now, how to clean it. So now you want to reuse this canvas. What we're going to do is we're going to take paper towel ready. You're going to need a few paper towels and some of the thinner to do this. But the first thing you need to do is get a paper towel and your knife, my big knife. And you're going to scrape this all off. Everything you just put on, you're going to scrape it off. Take your knife, scrape it off. Wipe the knife off. Oh no, there goes all those trees. But like I said, this is a practice canvas. It's just here for you to practice. There go the clouds. And all I'm doing is as I scrape it off, I wipe it on the paper towel. Scrape, scrape, great. Now, take the paper towel. I'm just going to try to pick up any other heavy stuff. You don't want to rub it because the paper towel will break down and you'll have little pieces of paper all over the canvas. Ask me how I know, because I did it. So take it and spread it out a little. Try to pick some of it. It's picking quite a bit up off of the canvas. Throw this in the barrel. Now, I'm going to take another clean paper towel. I'm going to dip it in a little bit of thinner. I'm going to put some gloves on first. Come out of the box. So let's be a surgeon for a minute. Normally I do this without gloves, but I actually got a box of gloves in the mail, so I'm going to use them. Okay, so now that I'm gloved, I'll take the paper towel and dip it into some thinner. I'm going to wipe down the canvas. Now I'm going to flip it inside out and reuse it and do it again. Give it a little more fresh thinner. And give it one more cleaning. Pick up any excess. All right. Now, try one. And voila. This canvas just has to sit for 24 hours and it's ready to reuse. You can use it again for practice and clean it again, or use it for a painting. So that's it. That's how you clean her. So get rid of this one. That one over to dry. Get rid of these gloves. Okay. And I've got another canvas ready to go with liquid white already on it. Tag this down so it don't bang. All right. Now let's do a little painting. Let's clean this up a bit. Clean this excess up. Throw it on a paper towel. Okay. A quick wipe. And I'm ready to go. Okay. Okay, what are we gonna do? First off, we need a sky. So let's take some blue. Phthalo blue again. Brush. 1-inch brush, tap it on there. Yeah. Start with the little X strokes, work our way across. More. Darker in this corner. I always say to make the corners dark because it draws your eye to the center. About halfway. Put a little down the bottom in case we put some water. Come in from the side, out of the way. Get these straight. We have a little spot in the center. So you dry clean the brush, blend it down a little. Okay. Start at the bottom and work our way up. Blend it so you don't see any of the brush strokes. Okay. Put that in, and there's this quick little sky. And in the water. Also, first I want to thank Ted Simpson at, I think it's Nature's Brush Studio, is his YouTube channel, for the idea about showing you how to clean the canvas. I've done it a few times in the past, but he just did it on his channel and I kind of copied it. So thanks, Ted, for giving me the idea. And also, if you'd like to make a suggestion of what you'd like to see me paint, hang on, let me share this screen. There is, I put a link in the description of this stream. This is it's a database of all of Bob's paintings, and it's by color, but you can use this to kind of see all of Bob's paintings. And it's linked to another website called 2-Inch Brush, where they pull the pictures from. But if you like, go through and look at the paintings and leave me a comment of what you'd like to see me try to paint, and I might try to paint it in the future. So, and if you're watching this after the fact on a replay, please leave a comment in the comments on this stream. Okay, let's go back. There we go. That way. All right, so there is our sky and our water, if we want water. let's go back and add some clouds. So let's put some white out for the clouds. Actually, I want to try something. I'll take a little bit of crimson and a little bit of blue. Mostly crimson, I think. I'm going to make a shadow color for the clouds. Tried this before, didn't like how it came out, but I want to try it again. So let's give it a shot. Because I got an idea on how to make it work. I think that might be a little too blue. Let's take a look. You can always find out a dark color what it is. If you take a little bit of white and mix it in with a little bit of the color, you'll see what the actual color is. Oh no, it's got crimson on that side of the crimson. Very good. That's what I was looking for. So let's take a 1-inch brush. Just tap into this. And let's put a little bit on here. This is going to end up being the shadow of the cloud. This works out right. Okay, let's make another one. Let's have him come down this way. Talk. Cloud there and then cloud there. Let's see how this looks. So now let's take brush, tap this. Kind of want to blend it out a little beforehand. Okay, and this shadow for that cloud. Tap this one in. Go. Now, let's take a 1-inch brush. Let's try a 1-inch brush. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. Pull that out. Let's load this brush up with some paint. Paint. Lots of paint. And then I'm going to put it, I'm going to use circular motions and add it above the shadow. So more paint. So rid of some of that contamination. Load some more paint. We need a lot of paint for this. Some more there. That. Blue. More paint. the top. Okay. Looks like two big blotches. Just don't get how to do that one. All right, where is that blender brush? That was this one. Blend these kind of together. Yeah, see, I don't like it. Don't like it already. But I'm gonna have to put another one in front of it. This together. Oh, it looks a little better. Puff it up a bit. There's some of the brush marks. I don't know. Those are, I've got to practice those on the practice canvas some more. Let's add a little bit of cloud in front of that one. If I just come down. Just a big bold cloud that goes right in front of this. On the bottom. And fluff it up. Okay. And we got a couple of rows of clouds. All right. What next? I'm going to put a mountain in? Or we just want to do trees? Actually, let's do... let's do a mountain. We'll use mountain mix. So instead of having to mix all the colors, Bob Ross came up with mountain mix, which is pre-mixed brown, black, crimson, and blue, which you would use to make the mountain color already pre-mixed for you. So I'm just going to add some to what I used for the clouds because it's kind of purple and it will fit right in perfectly. So just mix this up a little bit. Out. My knife. Get a little bead. I think, where do we want the mountain to start? Start right here. And just push this right into the canvas. Let's see. Let's have him go down this way. And another little peak here. Actually, we'll come over here too. Got some paint on there. Walk over there. And he can come down like so. That's a lot of mountain. Let's finish it off. Fill this in a bit. Rape everything off. Put it on and scrape it off. Okay. That. Now let's take a dry brush. Take this one. I clean it a little bit. And use it. Pull this all out. Just want to pay attention to not touch the top edge. Pull this down. Down. Sit into a mist at the bottom. Okay. Ooh, that's a big mountain range. Bigger than I planned, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Let's give that some highlights. So, we need some more titanium white. Just need to start a new tube. White. Pull it out. Through. Too much. Too much. Little bead of white on the edge. Hold it very lightly. Touch it and pull down. And there's the start of our highlight. Another little bead. Oop. Okay. Let's come over this way a little more with it. Go. Down this way. Most that'll be hidden behind trees or something anyway, so. Okay. Some on this one. this one. Right in with that. Let's have this come over this way some more. Way too much. Okay. Hold this very lightly so it breaks. There we go. That way. Too much dark paint up at that top. Left a little tiny bit of just too much of the dark paint right at the top, so the white wouldn't stick. It pulled the dark down. So just gonna tap it, add a little tiny bit of white right at the peak. There we go. So now come over this way. Some highlight that way. Hey Jess, how you doing? Okay. We're gonna need a little more. Let's bring this one over a little farther. There we go. So let's make some shadow color. That blue. This white. And the blue. Enough white. That's good. I'd be better if I didn't have to deal with Mass Health. I was on the phone with them for almost 6 hours yesterday. That's why I had to cancel yesterday's stream and move it to today. Thank you. I have no idea where I'm going with this, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Let's see. Let's put some shadow in up here. There we go. That's good. Thought it was going to be too dark, maybe, but I think it's pretty good. Some shadow down here. Beyond headache inducing. Put a little bit in this hole. And we'll go like that. That looks pretty good. All right. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm stepping back to look at what's there to see if I want to change anything. I think it looks pretty good. I just need some shadow. Right here. A little bit in there. All right, let's put. It'll be fun getting this in there. See if I can fix that. I just went above the mountain right there, just a hair. Can I fix that? Oh, let's try. I'll take a fill bit brush. And it's gone. Okay. You know what? I think I want some light. Oh, jeez. I thought I silenced you. Be quiet. My goodness. Let's put. So I want to catch it just right here. There we go. I want it so it looks like the sun is going by and just catching a little bit of that mountain right there. Some more shadow. Yeah, well, lately it's been monthly for me too. They messed up my billing. It's all screwed up. They're trying to double charge me for things, and it's like I'm not paying twice for my monthly payment. Some shadow there. There you go. It looks like the light's coming by and hitting it. A little more shadow down in here. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let me. I need a new paper towel. Okay. Now we need to mix the mist. So we're going to tap along the bottom, following the way the land goes. So I'm going to tap with my brush to the right here. And then I'll tap to the left where the land comes to the left. Tap to the right. Right. Tap. These things are really bouncy. Okay. Some of that excess. And lightly fluff it up and create a mist along the bottom. Look at that. I'm using a 2-inch brush again. And there we go. Mountains sitting in mist. All right. Let's take some the color we made, add some more Van Dyke Brown and Midnight Black and some sap green. And see what that gives us. Okay, let's mix this up. Oh, it's kind of greenish it looks. Good. Wanted. Okay, take some of this white. Make a lighter version of that color. There we go. Pull out my knife. And let's take the 1-inch brush that I used for the sky and tap into this light green. Okay, so let's add some footy hills or a row of the tops of some trees. And along the bottom. Okay. I think we're going to have water in this one. I think we're just going to have foothills now and some trees. Side. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a clean 1-inch brush. I got a clean 1-inch? I don't. I'm going to have to clean one. So let me clean the brush. Put in some paint thinner. Right on the screen. Bang it. Nice clean brush. So let's take the brush on the tap and make a mist. Tap, 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 tap. All the tapping. Go right across again. Okay. Wipe a little of the excess off. We want to pull straight up tiny little strokes. Make it look like there's tons of little trees sticking up. There's a hair. Get off of that. Okay. There we go. Here's our first row. Some foothills. So now I'll take our light color, add a little more of the dark color to it, and darken it up just a bit. Because as you come forward in a painting, you get darker. So the foothills will get darker. Anything you're adding gets darker. A little bit darker. Okay, let's give that a try. Yep. And make one just below this. Keep going. Just disappears under that one. Okay. Clean brush. Tapping. Some mist. Off the excess. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Bring this up. Short little strokes. It look like there's a bunch of little trees standing there. If you look really close, you can see them. Okay. There's the next row. What are we going to do next? Let's take and put some cad yellow and some sap green. And let's use this brush. Put a little thinner on it. Just a tiny bit. Pull out some yellow. Pull out some green. Okay, let's push a the edge. Here we go. Put some grass along the bottom of these trees. Just tap. Just tap in some grass. And come back. So tap in some more. We'll just have a nice meadow. Okay. Add a little more. Okay. Just have it come down a little bit more. There you go. The start of a little meadow. Come down here a little bit more. Hi, Haiti. Sorry I didn't see you. You don't have to leave. Sorry. I get very distracted by what I'm doing, and I forget to look over a chat, so I apologize. But let's see, what else? Let's add, I know what. Let's take some white. See if we can make it look like little trunks. Just add the indication of some little tree trunks off in the distance. A little bit of white and just barely touch and pull up. There we go. Okay, so let's take the rest of this dark color and I'm gonna need a new brush. Gotta clean a brush. Let's give this one a clean. Quick clean. Okay. Let's throw out a little more brown. A little more black. Let's mix this all up together. Okay. Let's a couple of trees on. So let's Load a fan brush. And let's put a tree right here. You know what? I think I'm going to do some of those uppy ones. Left and right, left and right. Move that brush up. Bring him down to about there. And give him a friend. Give him a little friend. He lives right there. Okay, up. Remember to push up. And 2 trees. Okay. Let's. And one over here. And this brush is bending a little too much, but that's all right. I'll get it to work. All right, that's about there. Another one next to him. Up. This brush does not want to bend up. Okay, good enough. There we go. All right, so let's some of this in. Get this paint off of the brush. All right, let's take a bigger brush and get out of the paint. Brush I just cleaned. Move some paint. And let's add a tree coming out here. Come on. And not the same over here. Just cover this up a little bit. Hey, Jamie. How are you? Happy holidays. All right. So let's add some foliage down here. Just close in the meadow. That's right here. Okay. Fill all this in with dark, and we can put a bunch of bushes. Okay. So let's take a little bit of dark sienna. Do it over here. A little bit of the white. I'm going to do it with my little knife. A little bit of this white, the sienna. Mix it up so it's marbled. Okay. Across. Let's do some of these trunks. So we're going to give this one a top. This one a top. Give him a top. And give him a top. There we go. Dark. Then just tap here and there. Indications of a trunk. Let's give this guy a trunk. This one. Maybe he's got a trunk. It's just along the edge. Maybe this guy got a little too showing. Branches, something. Okay. Scratch some stuff in here that'll show up afterwards, like twigs. It's gonna look like tree trunks or sticks in the background. All right. Let's do some highlighting. So let's take a fan brush, add a little bit of liquid white. See if I can get a greenish color going here. Nope, I need some yellow. It's weird. Trying to make green, you got to add yellow. Always has to add yellow. There we go. That's more green. Okay, let's put some highlights on these evergreens. Okay, I get them to go up. These are up trees. Kind of like that. There we go. Some highlight on that one. Get some highlight on these. Well, highlight. One more. Dark down here, you won't really see them as much. There we go. All right. Now, for some bushes, I need cad yellow, sap green, what else? Some yellow ochre. Some of that. And I think we're gonna use it's a foliage brush, it's called. It's the only one that has a black handle. So let's use liquid white or thinner. Let's use a little liquid white. Okay, liquid white. Have some of this yellow. Okay, the cap on there. Green. Pull it through. Okay, let's give this tree some color. So I'm just going to touch and press upward just a hair, just bink. And there we go. Here's our one leaf tree. Oh, thank you. I'm just throwing it up, but there's no here or there, just whatever ends up on the canvas. I had no plan for this one. Let's make this one a little greener. Okay, let's go. Dink, dink. Oh, that's a green one. I'm gonna hang over there just a little bit. Okay, so let's just a hit of the center. Okay, let's put some bushes right here. Bush lives there. Let's see, there's another one that lives right there. The other one. So let's work down this way. Okay. Hey. color this is. Yeah, it's ugly color. Don't like that color, but it's there. Bushes down there. Some on the bottom. I think we almost got a finished painting. So let's see. Need some sticks. Let's put some scratches in. It looks like sticks that are holding up the bushes. I think we just about got a finished painting. Yep, I think we're done. So let's get a little bit of red out and sign this. Red. Thinner. Thin this down. Come on. What number is this? What number? I'm not sure. What was the last one I did? This is number 59. Okay. PA. $24. Going to be 25. What did I say this was? 59. $59. All right. Another one in the books, as they say. That off. So I'd like to thank you all for joining me today. If you're watching this on the replay, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions of paintings to do. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. See ya.